Alright guys, so today was a rest day for me, so today's video is not going to have any of the vlogging stuff, but I wanted to take time to talk about something that's very important, and that is taking time to rest and taking time to stretch. So if you're really hitting the gym hard, not only are you going to require rest days just because that's part of training, you're also going to require a lot of stretching. But let's talk about rest days first. So what is the point of a rest day? Simply, on your split, your muscles are going to be recovering at a certain rate. Now, if you're going really heavy, there's some times where if you hit a muscle group well enough and for some reason or another, let's say you didn't get enough sleep, you weren't on your diet well, you weren't following your diet maybe a T, your recovery time could get stretched out past that 48 hours. So for me, a lot of times it happens with my legs. If I hit my legs hard and I also don't get a lot of sleep that following night, or I'm not great on my diet, I'll find that my legs can be sore for up to 72 hours. So with any workout, if you have a muscle group that's not ready to go on the day you're scheduled to hit it, more likely than not, the other muscle groups aren't going to be ready to go either, simply because they're not done their recovery phase yet. That's when I kind of schedule in my recovery days. And I try to only limit it to about 1 or 2 a week, but you kind of have to really be in tune with your body. So scheduling a recovery day on a set day isn't always the best idea, because recovery days, you can't just say like I feel like I'm going to have one today, or sorry, you can't just say I'm going to have it on this day. It's really more of a getting to know your body and feeling things out. There are days where you're just not going to be ready to go and hit a muscle group, and you've got to be able to differentiate in your head, is that, you know, me just being lazy, or is my muscle actually just way too sore and not recovered enough to go to the gym? And that takes a little trial and error, but I guarantee you, if your muscle is still very tense, very sore, tender to the touch, you're not ready to go in and hit it again. You know, it's not done recovering from the last workout, so if you hit it again now, you're not going to get any noticeable gains from there, simply because it's still torn up and it's still recovering. You're actually going to stunt the process, and you're going to be way more susceptible to injury. So for rest days, I'm telling you, you have to focus on getting in tune with your body, feeling your body, feeling how, kind of gauging how you feel throughout the week. It's not as simple as just saying, I'm going to take a rest day on a Saturday. Maybe you're to a point where you can do that, where you know your body well enough that it falls on a certain day in the week every day, or every time. But honestly, guys, I'm telling you right now, don't get caught up in the semantics of it. Don't think that it has to be this way, it has to be that way. A split should be personalized to you. Not every program is going to fit someone, perfectly. Programs are an outline. It's a general principle you're trying to follow to get from point A to point B, but you're not every single aspect of the program is going to be personalized to you personally. And I think rest days are one of the biggest parts of that. So, a lot of people ask me, they're like, you work out different muscle groups each day, it seems like, instead of doing chest every Monday, sometimes you're doing legs, sometimes you're doing back, sometimes you're doing chest. Like, what is your split? And I tell them, I have a split, and it's very simple. I have a leg day, chest and back day, and an arm day. And I will do 3 of those at a time. And then if I'm feeling good, I'll do all 3 again. But if I have to take a rest day at any point in there, I will take that rest day and just continue the cycle where I left off. And that will put my specific lifts on different days throughout the entire week, depending on when I take the rest day and how many rest days I take. But for me, I've found that that's given me the greatest amount of growth, simply because I can really get in tune with my body and feel what I need to feel. And a program's not going to be able to tell how much sleep you got. It's not going to be able to tell whether you're on your diet. Only you can tell those things. So taking rest days, I'm telling you right now, are insanely important. Now, if you want to limit the amount of rest days you're taking, you can do a couple things. Like I've been saying, proper sleep. Not calculating, but kind of measuring your sleep, tracking your sleep, is a great way to determine, what the quality of your sleep is and how much you're getting. I like to aim for 7 hours a night. That's hard in college, but if you're really good with managing your time, you can do that. Another thing, diet. Am I hydrated? Am I eating the proper nutrients? Am I getting the proper micronutrients? All these things come into play when you're trying to recover. If you're not providing your body with the nutrients to repair itself, obviously the process is going to take longer. So the more nutrients you can get in, they're going to help repair the muscle, the faster the body will be able to do its job and repair the muscle. And we have to realize again that you're anabolic overnight when you're sleeping. That's when the growth occurs. You're not growing in the gym. You're breaking stuff down in the gym. And if you go throughout the rest of your day and you're hustling around, going to classes, going to work, going to school, you're not recovering then. You're just prolonging the time until you can sleep. So what I like to do is I like to time manage the best I can, get as many meals in during the day so I have as much nutrients as I can hold in my body, and then sleep for as much time as I can fit into my schedule so that I can recover and I can get those nutrients to the muscles and grow. And I can guarantee you, if you start sleeping more, I'm not saying be lazy, I'm saying good quality nighttime sleep. Don't go around taking naps, slacking off during the day. Manage your time during the day. Sleep well overnight and eat on a regimented schedule. You're going to start limiting your rest days. Another key aspect is stretching. If you're not stretching after your workouts, you're going to miss out on a huge component to reducing lactic acid buildup. Well, not reducing lactic acid, but helping flush out lactic acid. Reducing soreness after your workouts. A lot of things that are going to contribute to you having to take more rest days. If you stretch, you are opening up the muscle tissue. You're getting blood flow and nutrients into it right after it's been torn up. You're flushing out the lactic acid. You're helping it recover quicker. I would say don't half-ass your stretching, guys. Like have a, I mean, it doesn't have to be terribly long. Just have a set plan for stretching. Maybe you have a general plan and you focus a little more on the muscle you worked that day. But really go into it with a plan and factor that in, just like you would factor in core training or cardio. Factor in your stretching into your workout. If you've got a 45-minute workout, factor in 15 minutes of stretching and make it an hour. If you stay in the gym for 2 hours, don't think that just because I lifted for 2 hours, which isn't the best idea, just because I lifted for 2 hours means that, oh, I can skip my stretching now. No. If you're going to sit there and lift for 2 hours and talk and talk and talk, that doesn't get you out of your stretching. If you skip stretching, then, well, guess what? You're going to suffer the results of sore muscles, less nutrients getting to the muscle faster because you haven't opened up that pathway by stretching it and getting blood in there. And you're going to have more rest days because you're simply not going to recover as quickly as possible. So today was a rest day for me. I went to the gym. I did a nice long session of stretching with no lifting, 30 minutes on my entire body all together, helping stretching get loosened up, and you feel amazing. It's really nice. And the rest of the day, I time managed, I ate my meals, I hit my macros, and now I'm gonna edit this video, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. There's no workout down there today, but please like, comment, and subscribe. Get your nutrients in, get your sleep in, rest up, eat up, sleep up, all that good stuff. I will see you guys in the next video.